Art is like meditation for me. The minute I enter my studio, it takes me away from the entire world. It clears all the dust from my soul. My childhood is a lot about art. As my mom, she put me into a lot of art classes. And I used to do pencil shading a lot. I think that's what I can see in my artwork today as well. Because there are a lot of shades in it and it made my hand strong in the shading bit. So I think that's how my childhood is still connected with my art. Doodling and my work go hand in hand. I first started to doodle when I was pregnant with my daughter Miraya. I used to just play with different shapes and forms for hours and hours. That's how I fell in love with pens. I use a lot of pens in my work. It's always challenging to use new pens and it's very interesting as well. Because every pen has a different shade to it. Even if it's too black, it's different. Whenever I travel anywhere, I like to collect pens of different kinds. So even when I travel abroad or anyone travels abroad, I ask them to just carry pens for me, which is the happiest shopping for me. When I'm working on any piece, it's all about the process till I achieve the end result. It's a continuous research and analysis which helps me understand the subject better. For me, aesthetic is a very important aspect. The form, the texture, they play a very important role. I find inspiration everywhere. It could be something I read, what I see around me, or anything from my memory. Something will impact me for a moment and then I want to see how it looks on my canvas. For me, the process of the art is the best part. First, I conceptualize whatever is there in my mind and then sketch it on a piece of paper to see how it looks. Then I use the iPad to visualize the entire artwork and see how everything will come together. After that, I move to the shading part where the canvas comes in. Since I work with pens, I cannot make even a single mistake because nothing can be erased. This makes my work really difficult because there is no room for error. I love working with monochrome colors and just playing with a lot of tints and shades of the same color. But I have a special fondness for black and white. I absolutely love it. If I want to highlight a particular area or subject in my work, I use color pencils or paint to do it. If you see my art more closely, there are millions and millions of circles and dots and lines to it. Like whichever shape I take, I try to create the shade with that shape. Whether it's a circle or any other shape. So that gives the character to my work. I do a lot of gradation work. The darker part contains more and more patterns and the lighter part contains less of the same pattern. So this is how I create a lot of detailing in my art.